Hello, welcome back to A Day Full of Budgets. Today's video is my cash stuffing for week 1 of May. So we have £1,115 going in our pots this week. I've got £185 in cash and £930 is being stuffed digitally, which I use placeholders to represent that in my binders. So let's count the cash. I hope everybody is doing well. Got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. Perfect. So we're going to start with these that are, as usual, not in order. Oh, I think they're actually in reverse. There we go. Right. So we're going to put 15 into family fun. No, we are not putting it into family fun. We're putting it into food. That's a good start, isn't it? Okay, so £15 in there like that. Family fun is actually going to get £30. So we get a 20 and a 10. So we've already got 25 rolled over. So we've now got 20, 40, 50 and 5 in there. And we've still got £30 in the bank, but we won't be adding anything to the bank at the moment. My self-care is just getting 5. And then I will be stuffing some digitally as well for me. Time for us is all digital. At the moment, we're saving for a weekend away. We've still just got £30 in there, just in case we want to pop out and get a coffee or something. And health and beauty is getting 20 a week this month. So we have got, adding 20, so 20, 30, 35 and 40. I do need to get a batch of toiletries, and my oldest has a haircut on Friday, and I need to save for a haircut for my daughter for half term, so that needs a bit of love. And then I'm adding a new little envelope. I don't know if you can see that, probably not, but it's a miscellaneous. I'm not very good with miscellaneous. I don't really like a miscellaneous. I like to think that everything has a category. However, there have been some occasions where I've needed to get bits, but I didn't really know where to get it from. So I could have really done with a miscellaneous. So whilst we can, at the moment, we're going to have £10 a week in miscellaneous. And then obviously, if it doesn't get spent, it then gets put into our savings challenges. So it's not going to be a rollover thing. It will just be, if it's needed that week, then I'll use it. If it's not, then I'll save it. So I'm kind of thinking of it as a little extra saver, but it's there if I need it. So that is my purse envelopes done. So my husband gets £15 a week, so I'll put that aside for him. He can have the really, really manky £5 note. And then I should have £90. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. And that's going into my family annuals. So we will be stuffing a little bit more each week this month into family annuals. We need to get my husband's birthday finished. I had wanted to make him a really good start on half term. But I need to save a little bit extra for my husband's birthday. He has decided, so he never wants anything ever really for birthdays, but this year he's decided he wants an industrial hoover for his shed, and the woodwork that he does and other things. And they're about £220, I think. So I'm hoping I can get that saved with this tracker. So I've done it once. So this is just a freebie from Yorkshire Budgets. Go and check out her channel. And she's got some freebies on there. And the idea was I would save £120. So I'm going to do this a second time. So that would be £240. So I'm putting in 90. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And then from next week, I can start half term. So I'm just going to put a cross through, make a little star shape. So let's see what we've got in here now. So we have got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30 and 40. So we've got £240, which is brilliant. So I can look at getting that ordered for him and hopefully have enough left to buy a card. And between me and the children, we will make his cake and have a fake away rather than a meal out. But that is all good. Although I do actually have some Tesco's vouchers, so I could potentially use those and then a bit out of family fun if we do actually want to go out for dinner. But we'll see. We'll see closer to the time. So that is all the cash dealt with. So now we're going to do the digital monies. And I haven't got my placeholders. They're all falling off. Excuse the arm. Right. I just keep them in front of me on the windowsill, and now my cheat sheet's falling off. Right. You got a glimpse of my lovely pink soft jumper. Let's just get some organisation here. Right, perfect. Okay, so my purple binder is my daily weekly binder. So most of this is in Chase, where you can have 10 current accounts and 10 savings accounts, and then you can change on the app where you spend from. So I find that really, really useful, especially obviously doing digital spending and still wanting to cash stuff. So that's good. Right, so in food, we've actually only got £105 because we overspent last week. So I envisage we will be using that £15 that is in the envelope this week, especially as we are starting to feed other children, which is fine. You know, I've always said that my house is open to, you know, my children and their friends. But yeah, now we have a group coming tomorrow to watch the football. So I said I'd do them sausage sandwiches and do like a crisp platter. So yeah, I'm going to have to add that into the food budget this week. But it's fine. I don't mind, you know. So fuel and charging is going to get £40. It's got 15 in here, so it's got 55 now. And my husband has actually been and filled the little car up. We've wondered how much it would take to fill up, so he's already been and done that. So that's already gone. Family Fund's not getting anything into the bank. It's just got 30 in there. I am getting 15 into the bank. And yes, I am getting £20 this week. Just because I need to get some money put aside for my eyebrows. So I am getting the extra this week. Money for us. Ooh, that was already open. It's getting 30, so we've got 80 in there. It's getting 30, so we've got 110. So I'll just swap these out for 100 that I don't have. Oh, that's unusual. What do I do? Okay, I'm going to have to just get some blues for today. So there's no difference between the blue and the pink placeholders. So that is money for us. School is getting 15. So we have 50, 75. It's getting 15, so we've got 90. So I'll just swap the 5 for a 20. So that's good. Clothes is also getting a 20, which makes it 100, which I don't have. I don't know where all my hundreds are. I'm just going to have to get a blue one. and I'll sort it out next time. So the clothes allowance is for 5 of us, and we do try and make do with what we've got and only buy what we actually need. And I shop a lot in charity shops, so we do try and keep the clothes to a minimum. I don't like fast fashion. Yeah, anyway, health and beauty has been done in cash. Home is getting 70. Was that already open? That was already open. So we've got 100 and we're going to add 70. So 150 and 70. And that will need to be spent because we need to get some cement for the side of the house, which wasn't planned for, but it is needed. Right, kids is getting £70. That's quite a lot. I think that's just to cover pocket monies because we've drained it. Oh, that made a funny noise. Right, clubs is getting £100. So I've got 105, so I'll put a 200 in there. It's got 205 in there now. Oh, there we go. Pets is getting its usual 15. So it's got 130, so then that will have 145. School food is just going to get 20. So it's got 45 in there at the minute. So it's going to be 50, 65. Put those back. So yeah, 50, 65. And bus passes isn't getting anything. So let's do medium to long term in my pink binder. Let's grab a pen. So tech this month, I'm going to try and follow some of these leaves. So the first one I'm going to do is this 35. Again, I'm not going to colour it in because my colouring skills are, as you can tell, rubbish. And it will just take me too long. So I'm just going to leave that and I'll colour it off camera. But we have 150, we have 180, so we're going to have 215 in here now. So we've got a 2, a 10, and a 5, a 200, not a 2. So 215 in there, and that is saving for an iPad. It will just be a second-hand iPad, it won't be a new one. So the save 250 is going to get 5 this week. So we've got 210, so I'll swap that 5 for, oh no, actually I'll swap that for 20. Yeah, so we've got 220. And from next week, it's going to be getting £10 a week because I'm going to have this finished by the end of this month. And then it can just sit there fully funded and I don't need to worry about it, which is awesome. So that tracker is on our Etsy store. This tremendous leaf of faith is from My Money Matters. And this car maintenance is from Grounded Budgets. So this is for the little car. I'm going to put £40 in this week just to get the tracker right. So it means that this will have 120. So I've got 120 because I had 80 in there. Yeah, so that will just make the tracker all good. I haven't got my pens out. Are you surprised? Nope. There we go. But we have had our multi-car insurance renewal through, and for anybody that is interested, when you are on a multi-cover, both car insurances are due at the same time. Isn't that fun? So it's a lot more than we had anticipated. So I need to find, so it's going to be about £1,500 for both cars. So that's one electric car, one little car with a 17-year-old learn a driver on. So I've got enough in the electric car to cover the electric car. I haven't got enough to cover the little car. So I'm going to be boosting this over the next few weeks. So I think I'm going to put about £60 a week in for the rest of the month. And hopefully that'll be somewhere near. It's going to auto renew, and it's going to auto renew on a credit card. So that'll again give me an extra month to make sure I've got enough to pay that off. So that's the plan. So at some point, what we've done is we've paid for a shorter part of the year to make sure both insurances line up. Is what happens with multi-car, for those that wanted to know from my last video. Well, not my last video, but the last time I mentioned it in a video. So we're adding 25 to the electric car. So we've now got 500, 950. Oh, haven't got the placeholders. 50, 70, and a 5. So that's great. So that'll be fully done next week, which is amazing. The dress fund is going to get stuffed this month. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? Or did I? Oh yeah, I did do it. I just thought I didn't clear that off, but I did. Right, so we're going to get £20 now, and so then I'll need to clear that off. So we have 430, and that means it's going to have 450. So let's just get 50 out, so 450 in there. Hopefully that's dry enough. And the last one in here is our emergency fund, which is this 1k tracker from That Budget Lux, which is just beautiful. So we are adding a 10. So we are now at 475. There we go. So we've got 450, 65. So I'm going to swap the 10 for a 20. Oops. So 450, 70 and 5. That is that one. And then we are going, ooh, sorry, I've got a cable plugged into my phone. There we go. Right. So we are doing holiday binder. So we're working on Life's a Beach at the moment, which is going to get £200. So I get to colour in 4 passports. This tracker is from Mama Needs a Plan, as is my family annual binder. She personalises them, so go and check her Etsy store out. I think this is number 3 that I've just coloured. I hope it's number 3. This is saving for a summer holiday up in the Lake Districts, which is definitely going to be more than we need. So this saves £1,500. However, I would quite like to have dinner out a couple of nights. And as a family of 5, essentially 4 adults and a child, dinner out can be quite expensive. So we're adding 200. So I'm going to swap this 700 placeholder for a 900 placeholder, like that. So then we've got 750. I've actually got 762 in the bank, just from like some interest that we've added. But because that doesn't follow the tracker, I'm just going to leave it like this. So we'll have a little bonus extra by the end of the month. So that is that. I have also added in, I've added back in this vacation fund, which I got from Budget Saving Queen quite some time ago. And we're going to, once I finish this, I'm moving on to this. And this is hopefully for a trip for my birthday in September, if we can get to where I really want to go. So yeah, we'll see. More details will follow for that one. And then finally, we are doing my annuals. I've got a pen here. And we are adding, what are we adding to annuals? £60 today. So let's see what we're going to work on. So we can fully fund breakdown. So that'll be 40 in there. And then we'll have 20 that we will start for the Disney Plus. I think that's right. I'll double check it when I do the banking stuff. Right, so we've got 80 in there. And then we've got 20 in Disney Plus. So these are due in August. So we are doing really well with these. Yeah, it's this one. So we've got no 50s now. Oh no. Oh man. Right. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. I will fix this off camera because I don't really want all of these 20s in here. I really need to get some fully funded thingies. And then I'm just going to have to put 2 10s into Disney Plus for now, and I will fix it. If I can get it in properly. And then finally, I have been adding into my work categories, but in my last cash stuffing, I forgot to actually put it in. So I'd put £40 in the last time, and then I'm putting 20 in this time. So I have actually got 60 in there, but I'm now out of placeholders. So have I got enough 10s? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. Look, I've used all my placeholders up. Right, I'm just going to put it in just for, what's the word? Just so I'm actually doing it. I can't think what the word is right now. But yeah, so that is all of my categories stuffed for the week. Thank you so much if you've got this far. Please do give the video a thumbs up so other people can find it. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm doing quite well with subscribers at the moment, and I would really appreciate your support. And leave me a comment. Let's have a chat about what you're up to this week. The sun is actually shining. Is it shining where you are? Let me know. And I will see you in my cash stuffing for savings challenges video, which will be coming up soon. See you then. Bye.